Let's bring Joe Gagnon in on all this, and former Federal Reserve official, I should point out. And, you know, that's been part of the talk here, Joe, is that the Federal Reserve, after what's happened in the UK, is pretty much off the table. Maybe we'll be more likely to see a rate cut again before a rate hike that everybody was betting on. What will we see?
I think probably no rate hike this year, and who knows what next year will bring. But I think this is a small, not going to push the U.S. in recession, but it is a small but noticeable slowdown in U.S. exports, which will, and also reduction in U.S. inflation.
I guess one of the questions, though, is how are we doing besides this? I mean, some people were telling us, we had a guest on earlier, said, you know what, with all the issues we have in our economy, we could very well be headed at least close to a recession, minus the UK. And forget, everybody's using this as an excuse to say, hey, they're driving us there. We have our own problems. It's not exactly like these growth numbers were great.
Well, you know, a recession usually happens when something that you don't expect happens, and that could always happen, I guess. I don't see anything
yeah,
in particular. You don't see any obvious sources of risk, but it'll come out from somewhere you don't expect. So I don't expect a recession this year, but, you know, there's a 25% chance of a recession, yeah.
Yeah, I hate when these things like you don't expect happen, like when you have a country that you think they're going to vote one way, and next thing they vote the other. Oh, wait, we just had that happen. So I don't know what would be next, but maybe it's one of these other countries. Are you worried about other countries in Europe following the UK, and is there a risk of that?
Oh, not really. It's much harder for them to leave, and the pressure is less strong. I mean, there may be talk of it, but I just don't see it happening.
Well, Joe, thank you.